This year's entitled, must one make a bracha on lighting candles when he is camping out, sleeping outside? So in the first year we discussed that not simple. Does one need a house? Ner ish ubeito. Do we say that that's necessary? By mezuzah, of course one needs a house. Tefillin, of course, one does not need a house. Over here, we light candles in a house. So is that an essential part of the mitzvah? Without it, you can't light. Machloket in the poskim we saw. That's Nidru of Zilber. Tzitz Eliezer maintained one does not need a house. Rav Moshe, Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, and others maintain that one does need a house. Therefore, one sleeping outside could light, but without a bracha, and should definitely ask a wife or whoever it is at home to light and have them in mind. So according to those shitot that one does need a house, what is a house? Person goes ahead and is camping out, or chayalim, or holy chayalim, or in a tank. So in the tank, is that considered a house regarding this halacha? So this is not openly discussed in the earlier poskim. As we said, this whole topic is surprisingly mentioned in the recent generations. So Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach in Havlichot Shlomo Hechad Chanuka, he discusses the question, what is a house? He quotes the Gemara in Sukkah that says in Daf Gimel that Dalet al Dalet, 4x4 amot, let's say about 6 feet, couple of meters, that is a house regarding. In terms of Eruvin, that plays a role. Someone who builds a house and is exempt from war, that plays a role. Mezuzah, that plays a role. That's at least the minimal size for a room to be obligated in the mezuzah. He says, if you look on that list, we don't see Hanukkah. It doesn't say that that's the minimal size for a house for Hanukkah. Why not? He says, maybe that's the halachic requirement for a house when it comes to a yearly house we live in. What about a house for a week? Sukkah, Hanukkah, there, the mitzvah is only for a few days. It could be a dirite. That's a dirah. That's a right. That's temporary. That's enough as well. And that's what Shlomo Zalman wants to say. If it's zayin by zayin tfachim, a minimal amount, 7 tfachim, not even a meter, and 10 tfachim high, a meter high, then that would count as a bayit regarding this halacha. And therefore, he says, a tent, one would be able to light with a bracha. He goes on to say that chayalim in a tank, that's where they live, that's where they sleep sometimes. That can be considered a dirah for them as well. And therefore, you don't need the full dirah bayit house of a yearly house. For other halachot, 4x4 amot, 2 meters by 2 meters, it's enough to have this miniature one. And therefore, someone who's sleeping in the desert, camping out, whether it's recreational, whether it's chayal, and he's just out there by himself, that's already a question whether he can light and say a bracha or not. But one who's in a tent, even according to Rosh Hashanah, says you do need a bayit. For this halacha, it's considered to be a bayit, a house, and therefore he has the mitzvah of ner ishu beito, and he can light with a bracha. Shalom.